Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham and I'm at the 2026 RIU Resources Roundup in Sydney, catching up with Tony Swiericzuk, who is the new, recently appointed, not new, recently appointed CEO at VRX Silica. Look, I've been on the VRX journey with the great man Bruce, but now that you're involved, so taking a new look at the company, a new face to it, let's say. What is it about the project that brought you on to start with?
Thanks, Wally. Look, I mean, the hard work's been done in the permitting approval space by Bruce and his team for many years. Certainly was a challenge, and what attracted me is that's mainly done that heavy lifting. So I'm going to come on board now. It's quite a simple project in terms of mining complexity and projects I've delivered in the past. I'm just finishing up a project at the moment with another company just in the neighbourhood of where VRX is located, and once that's finished mid-year, jump across, bring the team, and we'll come and execute this, what I think is a relatively low complex, quite a simple sort of process plant and a very simple mining process that accompanies that plant. It's basically digging sand, washing sand and shipping it out of the port of Geraldton.
Yeah, and that's it is a very simple project to operate. It's an aspect of the whole thing that Bruce has been pushing since day one, and so that you're onto that now. You obviously bring to the company a few skills. Okay, let's talk about things now. A lot of these blokes don't like talking about yourself. So what is it you're going to bring?
Look, I've got a very lengthy, career experience that sits behind me. 30 years mining, steelworks, ports, exploration, construction. I've done, I did 10 years in Fortescue. I've been involved with several companies, finishing a project off with Strike Energy now. I've got a small team in there, and myself and that team will transition mid-year across to VRX. We're in the advanced stages of the BFS update now, so that's just about complete. Engineering's advanced. We should finish that off throughout the rest of this calendar year, and with a little bit of luck on our side and a little bit of hard work, we'll be construction next calendar year.
All right, and as you said, there's been a lot of hard work done in the past in this project, getting it to where it is now, lots of approvals and things like that. So there's a lot of blue sky for us to look at.
Oh, absolutely. I just touched on it earlier about the low risk, low complexity. It's quite a simple build. I think it's a 9 to 10 month window of construction, and then we walk into standard commissioning. Wet plant, it's sand mining basically in the backyard, pardon the pun, just north of Perth where most of us live, and it's a very, very simple 100 kilometre brand highway transport to the port of Geraldton, which is serviced by trucks. So very friendly town, very friendly port, and it's a logistics pathway paradise, if you like.
Yeah, and like the VRX shareholders, they've been loyal throughout. They've hung in there, and because obviously they could see the potential too. So it looks like things might be starting to pay off for them.
100%. I mean, I admire the patience of the shareholders. I'm not a shareholder currently, but will be as I transition into this role. I'm heavily incentivised with my package to make this happen, and that it will happen. Absolutely.
All right. Well, as always, as I said, we've been following this story for a long, long time, and we always say keep us up to speed with what's going on so we can tell everybody all about it. But Tony, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope everything goes well.
Thanks, Wally. Watch your space.
Cheers.